Yep, today's the day that things are gonna go great.
No, I'm
Last
good to
time
go.
on Wisdom Saves, you
Hey, we've
guys,
been recording.
essentially did a lot of fighting in this bandit hideout. After finally figuring out how you guys were gonna get into it, Juan charmed a person, then healed him, and then watched someone else kill him.
It was a sad day.
I was very upset that he got healed for no.
I was like, you just asked. You didn't have to.
He's my buddy.
He wasn't though. He tried to murder you.
No, he didn't.
He tried
Yes,
to
he
murder
did.
Rydel. Hands down, tried to murder Rydel.
That was Rydel.
But you did some searching, ambushed some sleeping orcs, found a shithole room, and unfortunately for you, some of the orcs in here were smarter than your average. And instead of fighting you 3 versus 1, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna run into the room with everybody else and let them all know. And then the big fight happened. Fog cloud was dropped that Leo pretty instantly then dispelled. Lightning bolt was thrown through the fucking room.
That was not fun.
Speak for yourself. You weren't hit.
Yeah. Rydel got up on the dude who was able to easily get out of his grip, out of his area, and then just faded into nothing after looking in a wall. Realized there was a 2-headed dog that was running around now attacking things. And it basically, one of the smarter orcs cut off Leo from the rest of the group with the dog. And Arandur and Rydel kind of handled the 2 that were still left in the room, but then were thwarted by a door for a little while.
Doors.
Before finally setting it on fire.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, just fire.
While Leo's out there with the dog, he tries to make friends with it, and it bites his hand about 3 different times. And then Rydel finally had enough of it, kicked the dog to death.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended off with you guys finding a key on one of your unconscious, tied-up orcs, opening up a little jail cell room, and finding a semi-unconscious Thad in one of the cages. Rydel's kind of fed him some water. He's like woozy as all get out right now. That's where we're starting up. So, someone's gotta do something.
Someone's gotta do
I
something.
found him water. That was my action.
Yeah, and he's kind of okay. It's not action. You can still do something, David. We're not in combat anymore.
At this point, I'm gonna be like,
In
"Hey,
combat.
guys,
I'm ready to fight.
Oh, it's this guy. Hold on, let me see if I can help. I'm gonna
I
try
hardly
to
think I met the guy, so.
try to give him a little bit of a patch up.
Okay. Rydel, you would know of him just by view or anything. Like you stayed in the tavern in Bulgara, but nothing like anything immense. What are you doing for your patch up?
I'm just doing a general medicine check. Hopefully,
Okay.
that'll work.
You would know from what Rydel's doing. He's not dead. He's not dying. He's just very woozy from being unconscious and is coming back from that with Rydel's help. Already.
Okay then. So.
Rydel already did a medicine check thing earlier.
Okay, in that case, we're resting, right? We're assuming that we're resting soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll rest.
I'm going to cast Good Berry in that case.
Okay, so you're going
And start
to
passing out the good berries for all of us.
cast a good berry and short rest here, correct?
Yes. I would like the short rest.
Okay.
Can we just take a long?
What do you mean?
It's
still
like
middle of the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still like
dear.
morning.
You guys have been in here for roughly maybe 2 hours, 3 hours max.
Oh man, am
Like
I
you guys burned
tired.
through this place. Did not rest for anything.
Yeah, we just woke up and walked in here.
Okay. Well, all right.
So good berries cast.
Yep, Good Berries cast.
Do your short rest for anything.
Sure. So I'm giving that to. How low are you, Rydel?
I'll tell you after my short rest hit dice.
So that I can we can divvy out the good berries. I got 10s.
Give them to whoever else needs it first.
I'll. Let me roll some hit dice, and then we'll see.
Okay, that's
What is
fine.
it? D8.
Was it
Right.
slash roll on roll 20, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
slash R.
Shroom, it's +3 for each hit dice. So
Oh,
add another 3 to that.
Monks are D8s, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, I'll do.
that's fine. I don't need any berries.
2.
I'm 2 away from max.
Well,
Gee.
you know that you need the berries not only for health but for food.
It's nourishment, but it's still early in the morning.
Yeah,
We
I'm just
woke up,
saying.
had breakfast.
I'm
and-
just reminding you, just in general.
I'll
Oh,
take
great.
1 then.
Wow, game.
Yeah.
Thank you, roll 20.
What
Just
it is.
thank you. Okay. Alright, so I expend 2, I got +8.
So 18, 14, and 8.
I might spend a third. You know how many I have?
You have your
And
level.
then- yeah, I'll
Minus 1, because I didn't recover all of them from last time.
Okay.
I'll give
Oh, okay, that doesn't help much, but yeah.
Unfortunate.
I'll
But
give
yeah, that's 3 hit dice.
Thad. I'll give Thad 5, and I'll eat 5 of the good berries.
Over the course of your guys' rest, Thad's very slowly eating.
Mm-hmm.
He seems kind of out of it, from what you can tell. It's
Very interesting.
his clothes are very raggedy and shit.
I imagine the party is going to talk to him. I'm gonna keep an eye. I'm gonna sit out here and
Yeah.
keep an eye out. Well, they
Okay.
Why are you here?
Thad just kind of leans up slowly. His eyes are still kind of glazed over. He's like, it's good to see you guys.
It's good to see you.
Okay. Why am I here? I'm here because they brought me.
I'm sorry, I did not make the question clear. Why did they want you here?
I don't know. They took a lot of us. The half-orc man with bandages just kind of came in and was very friendly. Didn't seem like much, and then they just came that night.
Okay. So it was the magic man in that case, Carson, right?
What do you
the
think?
guy with the bandages.
The half-orc, the work with the bandages, right?
I'm letting you guys infer that stuff. I'm gonna try to rein back.
Yeah,
when I
there's
confirm
no
100%.
reason to. Yeah, there's no. It's what the guy said.
He was just very, very chattery and charming and talking about all kinds of things. He asked about, well, I'm guessing you guys.
Hmm.
He had details that were spot on. I didn't really think much and just told him we had seen you and we'd gone north.
This is interesting. Do you think he was possibly the leader?
I don't know. It was really dark and there was this weird fog when they all came through and they just tore through, so from what I can tell, he was the one giving orders, but I don't know if there's someone he got orders from or anything. I don't know. They just tore through. The few peril guard that were there just couldn't really stop it.
I turned to Rander and just asked, do you think this is the one?
The one they're looking for. I don't know.
The man did say that he would stand out.
I'm trying to remember exactly what we were told about this guy.
If I remember correctly, he was supposed to be unique and like just standing out comparative to the rest of the what we find. The thing is, though, it could either be that or the magic the magic half orc, the half orc mage. So I don't.
That's what I
Right,
At
think.
this point, yes.
About like 5 minutes or so, you keeping watch. The orc that you've tied up just seems to kind of snort for a second and seems to be coming out of his unconscious state.
I'll look my head around the corner. I assume he's like tied up there on the floor.
He's still tied up from where you guys were. He just seems to be metric, moving around a little bit.
Excuse me. Do you speak common?
What do you want? What do you want? And he like tries to like, you can see him like actively like flexing to see if he can get out of this stuff.
I would not recommend attempting that. You would not get very far.
Make him.
It would be best to relax and speak. The rest of your compatriots are not as lucky as you.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
That's a -1. That's a 15.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
You see him like he's still trying to like flex and like wiggle against the rope for a second, and he just kind of stops and sits back down on the. He's on a stool thing underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then he
there.
looks left.
And he's just like. So they're all dead. It's like really broken. I can't do a good broken voice right now.
One got away. He had bandages and was able to cast spells. Do you know him?
I do.
Do you know how deep this cavern runs? It looks like, from what I was told, he entered into another room, perhaps?
I only know of his room that he keeps locked. That's the only place I've not been. Past shitter closet.
Yes. Speaking of which, does this key open that door?
He kept his own on him. That key's just for our prisoners.
We were speaking with your prisoner you had in here. Did you have any others?
You see him like kind of start eyeing you down a little bit. Not sure if he's gonna answer.
You don't have many other options.
We had others.
I was told that one of them was red. Is that the case?
You see him kind of smirk and just nod his head.
And the others would be through that locked door?
What? Seems confused.
The others were... We've checked the rest of the building, aside from the locked door of your leader, or of the bandage. Are the others through there?
They're not here anymore.
Where have they been sent?
I do not know. I know that it's east. That's where the group goes. They've taken anyone we've had.
East. Far east.
What'd you say?
How far east?
I don't know. I don't go there. I was tasked with staying here with our chief. Our new chief.
That's a situation that I will get to later. That Rydel doesn't know, but David looked down and saw some bandits missing. Well, you are the last orcs left here, aside from wherever your master will be, or wherever the bandaged one. I apologize for calling him your master. I do not know if that is the case.
You see him actually kind of get visibly angry just at you bringing him up more and
Do you
more.
not like him?
He killed our last chief and appointed new and took over. Kill him if you wish. He goes by
Would you like
Thornock.
Thornock. Would you like to help us accomplish that? Seem competent and cooperative.
Make a persuasion check.
Clarifying, you said Thornock about the bandage, right?
What is persuasion? Persuasion -1. 15!
Hey!
Look at me. Look at me go.
Not bad with your -1. I do not wish to go back, but I can at least point you a direction that the groups go.
We have another one.
I will go find new tribes somewhere else, if I'm not.
There are some bandit. Come with. Sort of help him up.
Okay, he's a little struggling to walk. He'll be you'll be moving at half speed to move anywhere. So
Sure. I assume I'm using whatever like leftover rope we have
yeah,
that's tied to him. I want to bring him to this area that I know that Rydel would remember tying up bandits to a bed over here. I think? No, it was over here.
Okay.
This area that's now dark, that's where we left the bandits.
It takes.
I was like, I could have sworn we checked every room. I stepped back.
It takes you a little bit, especially to get him like up the stairs without like. You can see these stairs weren't really built for them. They were built for smaller stature.
Mm-hmm.
And you get over there. You can move yourself. I'll be with you. Door is still like unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that you notice upon entering is that the two bandits are gone. Their ropes seem to be cut by something. And all like the armor that was on the floor, weapons, those are all gone. But the ropes that from the bed seemed like they were cut.
Didn't we put all the ropes and all the armor and weapons into the bag?
That was in the other rooms, not this room.
Oh. Oh, we disarmed them when we tied them up to the beds. All right.
Anything that you would have left here that they would have taken is
They would have taken.
that would have been
Okay.
armors or weapons is gone.
Yeah, they would have
Okay.
scavenged anyway, so
Yeah.
okay.
But the beds don't look broken or anything. Just the ropes look like
Looks
they
like
were
it was
cut.
cut. Okay.
Can we start getting that out?
Yeah, he's like, you help him up, Leo, and he's kind of like leaning on you pretty hard for support.
If you don't mind, I can carry you.
He's like, it's fine. I can go slow.
Okay. All right. Cool. So
You can move him now with you. So
thank you. Okay. So
What-
we're gonna be on our way up, try
What
to get
is-
out.
What is your name? Before I free you.
Cornac.
Cornac?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. I can tell he's important.
Oops, that's in the Google search bar. I don't want to go there.
Tell he's real important.
We'll do it like that.
Watch him be the next chieftain, man. You never
Yeah, that's
know.
what I'm saying. Are there any other entrances to that room that is locked down the hall? Or is this the only way in or out?
None that I know. I did not go. Thornock kept it locked. By the way, I'm refreshing because music is popping back up, so I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
So
There we go.
Well, it seems your friends have escaped. It seems with some help. you have no other information to give us, you are free to go.
Are you going to cut these off?
I'm untying them as I speak.
Okay. By this point, Leo, you see Rydel. You would come back and see Rydel untying an orc standing there.
Yep. I just, like, put my body in front of Thad's, just to be safe.
The orc just gives a kind of solitary, quiet nod with Leo there to Rydel. And he leaves.
Okay.
Goes out the door.
Cool. He gone.
I'm just taking him off the map, so...
Oh my god, he went to the wall!
Wall.
Yeah. Sky self!
We can melt with stone.
Walk the wall hacks, alright.
Okay.
Any information on... So wait, the fire pit was the one that was giving off the smoke. So that leaves that room still.
It seems that the man with the bandages was the only one with the key. The orc called him Thornock.
Hmm.
Did you see how he escaped? Did he go invisible like you do?
No, I checked I checked the room. There was no one that was hiding here.
Arandur said that
But-
there was another room.
Yes, there is another room, which most likely there is a spell. I wouldn't know this. Would I know the spell Misty Step?
Who knows? Could certainly.
Can I roll for that? Knowledge of the spell.
Make an intelligence check.
Sure.
Because it's recalling.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
you
No
don't
idea.
know of, you don't know of anything more than
Yep.
like either your
You
own
just-
druid spells,
if-
invisibility
yeah.
that you can do.
Yep. I'm just was trying to see if I knew Misty Step. Nope. Apparently not. Okay. So.
Oh, and the way I'm going to do that for spells too is like
Some circles.
spells
could
of
step
your
out of the way.
level.
Hmm.
Spells of your level, or ones of higher level that you're like told of or something, or that you witness.
Okay.
Some druids
Some-
can run misty.
Yeah. Some. I've heard of possibly people phasing through things, but I wouldn't know for certain what type of magic. If you said he was there and the next minute he wasn't, it could be a multitude of things, but he was not invisible. That I know for sure.
And he did not seem to walk by any of us.
No. Alright. And that door is... We checked that door. That door is locked, right?
Door's locked. This is a similar metal door to the one down at the jail, but no like look way into it.
Oh boy, I'm gonna do something interesting.
The answer is ram it. I was very excited to hear that proposition.
Yes.
Oh, Rydel would also go. The bandits here were cut free.
Oh, that's not good. That's not fair.
I'm sure they are. Well, they seem to have grabbed their things and made it out.
I'm going to...
They live a better life.
I'm gonna ask him to move out of the way. I am going to turn into a boar.
Okay. I'm not gonna change your token.
No, no. This is for
Yep,
just
yep,
flavor.
yep,
I'm
yep.
trying to do what I'm going to do.
Can
Yeah.
see where this is going.
And I'm going to use my head,
Okay.
as a famous dinosaur once quoted.
Make an attack roll.
Sure. That is 1d20 plus. Oh dear, what is the attack stat on that? I guess
Boars
it's just a
don't have a
tusk
great
attack.
one, but
Huh?
isn't it like 14?
Yeah, it is a tusk attack, so just like, yeah, sure.
Yep, that's what it would be.
10.
Okay. You charge down there, running your full bore strength, and you slam into the door, and it holds firm.
All right, I back up at least 20 feet and do it again.
Okay.
Doing
Just
great.
holds firm. You take
Yeah, this one.
2 points of damage
Cool.
as you're
All right.
slamming your head into a metal door.
Yep, I am not gonna give up.
So
I'm
are
gonna
you
do it
gonna keep
again.
this up over and over again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep on.
I'll
Boom.
say by
Boom.
the like third or fourth attempt, and you take in another 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
The door does like break enough. You see, like it can actually breaking the lock of the door. It's not open, but it is like broken inwards a little bit, to where the lock is at least broken.
And I shake out and transform back.
Okay.
Lock's broken. Oh my god. Oh.
Nicely done.
If they did not know we were here, they do now.
It's an unfortunate side effect, but we're through the door. It looks like, and I push the open
Yep.
door.
I'm just getting it. You find a rather, compared to everywhere else, this is the room that actually has like kind of lavish things. A big, nice like double bed. Nice, nice for the area. Big, large rug on the floor. Like barrels and such of things with like scatterings of cups on it. Has its own table. You see some books and notes on it.
Mm.
You see there are 2 torches in this room, and that there is a chest like tucked away behind where the table is.
I'm gonna blink and use detect magic.
Okay. You get I believe 3 pings from inside the chest.
Okay, there are.
Yeah, 3 pings.
3 pings inside, and not
Inside
one of
the
them
chest.
is the chest. Not one of them.
Inside the chest.
Okay. There are things in the chest that are interesting, but look for notes if anything.
I'm going to imagine Arandur will eventually make his way up the stairs and.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's gonna stay by Thad? He's still woozy and shit. Like he's been here for a while. And been like in that cell for a while. Is anyone staying with him, or are you guys leaving him to where he be, or are you dragging him with you?
You know what I can do?
I would have brought him with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
fine.
you know
You guys
what? I
can
did my
move him,
job.
so-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did my
I
job, and
would've-
I'll stay outside with him. Yeah, I did my job and stay outside. Let the other 2 who are a little bit smarter than me just
Okay.
do the.
I want to go and explore.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll play
I want
my-
to look at the damn chest.
I'm
Yep.
going to look at everything else. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't care about the chest.
Arandur, you see that the chest is locked.
Mm-hmm.
Rydel, you'd see like over the tables. It seems like there's a map or 2, like pieces of maps of Hallbear, both like just general layout of the area that you guys do have, and then there's one that's like marks, kind of like just it seems like just X's crossed on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not quite sure what they are exactly. It seems like just scatterings of notes in a language you don't know.
Okay. I will take it all,
Okay.
roll it up, and once Arandur says it's locked, I'll toss
I was
it.
going to say, you toss me a what?
Crowbar.
Alright, cool. I'll try and prise it open.
Okay. Make a strength check with advantage.
Okay. $14.
Okay.
15. Oh, 14.
14. It's a minus.
Oh, minus
Okay.
one.
Yeah, he's the minus. Okay. It takes you you're like really prying, then you give one final shove and the lock boom breaks off.
Alright.
Make a dex save. No, I'm kidding.
It's a
I was
little
waiting.
early for
I
blood-
love
It's
this
a little
one.
early for
waiting
warnings.
for you to say that.
Yeah. But inside, you find a few things. You find a small bag that you open up, has an assortment of about six different gems, like semi-precious gems, nothing that's like diamond quality, just like kind of small, like amethyst, a topaz or 2, something like that. You find another similar bag that feels like there's a bunch of dust and stuff in it. Feels like it's just a bunch of some type of powdery thing. You find a small vial with the liquid inside that's of a greenish color, as like a yellow swirl as you're like spinning it around. And then you pull out a small staff of sorts. Seems like it's very plainly made, but also like very, very good quality. Like it's like this wood is not splintering, nothing.
Cool. It's like a wand.
No, it's like a 3-foot long kind of like staff, and it's just plain wood. Rydel, are you like helping him dig through stuff or not?
I mean, I was looking through paperwork.
Are you okay? Rydel, you see him. You would notice him just pull out the staff, and you would recognize it as a monk tool.
Ooh.
But something that you personally were not given, but you knew these from the higher up people. They seem to have stuff like these, sticks like these. And then you find a letter, an envelope that's sealed, or that has a broken seal on it that was a crescent moon symbol, with like 2 crescent moons, or a crescent moon like on the seal itself. It's like a black seal on the wax.
My eyes are going for like 10 minutes.
You're not 30 feet.
I'm aware. I just realized. So if they bring it out in those 10 minutes, I'll bet to see which one is which. Okay, that's a mess.
I mean, that would be in the room with us, I imagine.
No, he kept that outside the room.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. When you bring it out.
But that's what you find in the chest. And as you're kind of like opening and looking at it, you kind of like, you move the chest up a little bit further to really get to the bottom to make sure. And you both notice this wall kind of shift inwards and seem to like have a crack open real quick. Oh, why did I click that? Fucking I mean to click BattleNet. Fuck off.
Looks like we may have found our roots.
So Carson.
Yes.
That's the short staff. Is it like? Does it look like a tombow?
What? Make for me a history check with advantage because you are a monk.
Okay. I would recognize that I recognize that it was a monk weapon. History.
You'll recognize it a different way here in a second, but like instantly, like you realize it as a monk weapon.
19.
Okay, you recognize this as a monk weapon used by some of your higher students, like the almost graduate students. They were given. Some of them would be given these if they were good with a quarterstaff. And you recognize it as you've seen it be demonstrated before, being able to change its length.
Oh. Okay.
But you've seen it as this length is like kind of easy to carry around. You've seen it at a quarterstaff length, and you've seen it be able to even extend a little bit beyond that.
Is it magical? Do I know it as a magical weapon?
You would know it that there's some sort of magic on it to get it to extend like that. But what do you guys?
Oh, I have no idea about the staff. I just think it's a very nice piece of wood. So literally, I'll read the letter.
Okay. The letter is in a language that Arandur does not know.
Damn.
I will pick up the stick.
Okay.
What is that? It's just a stick. It's a nice stick.
It seems familiar to some members of my people used it, or at least something.
Really? What is it, like a weapon or something?
Do I know how to make it extend?
You know that it requires like a full-on attunement to do. You would know that. Like it takes like a time to go with this thing to make it work for you.
I would have to do testing. I believe they handled their key into it to allow it to extend.
Oh, nice. Well, that's yours then.
What does the letter say?
I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand this language. Do you? Hand it over.
Do I understand this language?
Rydel, you know it as giant.
Ooh.
that seems to be written in, and you make
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi nombre es...
make an intelligence check as you're looking at it.
¿Quieres ir a la playa hoy?
Claro que sí.
Okay.
That's a 2.
Yes,
it says something about the beach.
No, I'll let you know what it says. In Giant it says, to whom it may concern.
Of course it does.
Light.
We have heard of your talents and wish to extend an offer for you to come to a meeting. We are looking for followers, those who seem to know the true way. Meet in the Lotus Waters when the moon is empty. And there's no signature, but at the bottom you see the same as on the wax, the crescent moon symbol. And Rydel, you recognize the symbol.
Yeah, I figured I did. I wasn't saying anything.
What is it? What is it?
It seems to be in giant, directed towards some sort of meeting.
Do you reckon it's a meeting we can crash at all?
How long has this been in here? Can I tell how old the paper is?
With your intelligence check of like handling it and stuff, you're uncertain. It doesn't seem like it's been in here like, decades and decades, but you can't,
seems like recent enough.
you can't tell within
this
more
decade.
within more than like a few months maybe. That's as much as you could tell.
It's everything. The wax seemed relatively fresh, so I can't imagine it's more than a year, maybe. I don't. As far as a closer range, I do not know.
You guys
Did
start
you
to
find
feel
anything?
you guys start to feel a draft from where the wall had opened up.
Well, there's seems to be a way through here.
Bring some of the more interesting things to Leo and make sure that, if any, are magical. I will check out the wall.
Right.
Okay. Rydel, you're checking out when you step over here first. With the torchlight that seems to kind of like swing with it. That's the torch like attached to the wall. You can see it. There's some more stairs downwards, another like 10 feet down into blackness.
Okay. Well.
Leo, you would be. Well, I would say by this point your detect magic is just about to wear off, but you get magical pings from the bag that seemed to have like a powder stuff thing is in it. From the liquid in the vial.
Oh, liquid in the vial. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
So
those two things, because Rydel kept the other one.
Please, please be dust of sneezing and choking. Please be dust of sneezing and choking.
I was
Please
gonna
be
say,
dust of sneezing and choking.
Any chance I know what this dust is or the liquid?
You can make an intelligence check.
Meanwhile, Rydel's gonna pull out the miner's pick he took.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it yet. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do not know what either of those are.
You have no idea.
That's a 3.
First, I'm going to take the torch off the wall because
Okay.
that aligned poorly,
Easy enough.
and put on some other sconce.
the vial and the bag, they have magical properties, but there was a third item.
Yeah, there was some kind of nicely made staff.
Okay.
kind of short, but Rydel recognizes it. It's the kind of thing that people he knows used to use. So if anyone's gonna get the most use out of it, it's gonna be him.
Probably.
So I gave it to him. There was a letter as well, which I assume I took back from Rydel before he started redecorating.
I'm going to put the vial in the bag, and I'm going to try to smell the dust.
Oh god!
Okay.
Snort it.
Just inhale the dust.
Okay.
Just take a little sniff.
Make me a con save.
Yeah. Cause I don't know what it is. I just
You
know
don't
it's
know.
magical.
That's fine.
Dust.
11.
Okay. Arandur, you see like Leo kind of like open it up, take kind of a whiff, And Leo, you are coughing and sneezing. You cannot breathe. You are considered incapacitated and suffocating.
And suffocating?
And
Yes.
suffocating.
That's what that
You're like
does.
you're clutching your throat. Just like
My favorite.
you can't talk. Nothing.
So.
Oh boy.
Arandur, you see him all of a sudden. He's just like doing this. Drops the bag. Thad's freaking out. I'll say after a minute or two, or not minute or two, like after about 30-40 seconds, you are able to regain your breath back because it's every turn, every end of each of your turn, you would be able to roll again.
Roll a con save. I mean, why
You
not?
would be able to roll a con saving throw again. You have to repeat.
There we go. That's
Yeah,
it.
so you save immediately.
Yeah. So after a little while, like you get your breath back.
Don't be a bitch, Carson. Kill us.
No, I'm not gonna kill him just off of sniffing it. If he totally threw it, hell yeah. But
Don't smell the bag.
Well, thank you for being the test dummy for that one. Maybe, man, when you find a bag of something that you don't know what it is, maybe you don't fucking smell it.
Meanwhile.
Powder.
yeah. Meanwhile, Rydel.
I'd give you some water out of my water skin, but I used it all to put out the fire.
Oh, I broke through?
No, it was already like open. You could push it open.
Oh.
It was
you
like it
sick
like
anyway.
it sat in and like just cracked open almost like a swing as you like put your hand on it with your pick getting ready to hit it. It just swings like it's on hinges. That's why I said you could see the
Rydel
stairs.
stands there, looks a little disappointed, and comes with a miner's pick.
I took it up for nothing.
And I go, and I step out through the doorway. I did it. Is Leo okay? I heard coughing.
And sneezing. Let's not talk about this again. And I start picking. Thad, do you want to stay on the bed? As we bring him into the room.
Okay, he's like, I can do that for now. I'll yell if something happens. Just don't give me that bag.
Actually,
We block the doorway?
I mean the doors can't lock.
I know. I said block, not lock.
Oh, okay, sorry. Then yeah, we could do that. Yeah, there's barrels.
It apparently opens inward, so we could
There's a
put
couple
all the
barrels.
put up the barrels in the chest in the way.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay,
we do
takes
some
you
shifting
takes you
around.
a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
But easily enough. Like
And we leave Arandur outside. It's cool. It's fine.
Yeah, Rander's outside.
Hey now.
Nope. Bye. Deuces. I'm
okay,
gonna use the newly grabbed torch.
and you're gonna go down and look in.
Yep.
I'm
we're
going
gonna
to
Okay.
make my way downtown, walking not fast.
our usual marching order.
Okay. Roll me stealth checks.
Oh sure.
Mine will be very difficult, I imagine, at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. 'cause
Nat
it's
20, 8.
Can we not nat
Okay.
20 on this?
Okay.
well, I'm up ahead of you
You get
guys.
to the bottom of the
Damn, I have
I have
stairs.
a torch.
You get to the bottom of the stairs, and there's no one here. But you see, it's just it's pitch black without your torch, and this over here is a ladder upwards to what seems like a trap door of such. It goes for quite a ways upwards. But with your torch, you would see just at the top of it, kind of like where the edge of the dim light is a trap door.
It seems that this is an exit. Escape hatch.
Can I borrow your light for 1 second?
Sure.
I put over here and just feel the wall and
I'll stand over
look in.
here and
Yeah. Do I
Give it light.
see the hole?
Yeah, the hole has, on this side of it, there's light actually showing you where the hole is.
Yeah, so then in that case then it's I see into this room,
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna start climbing the ladder.
Yeah, he's low. Whoa, right. Okay.
Nope.
Okay,
All
it
right,
goes
I'm-
up to about 15, 20, 25 feet.
I'll stand post here.
Get to the 30-foot mark when you're about at the trapdoor.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to push on it with my free hand.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Okay. 7.
7.
Yeah.
It does not. Like you feel like you kind of have it for a second, like it's starting to move, but then you just can't get it to move more than that. It seems like there's something on the other side.
I'm gonna keep trying. Actually, did any light peek through? You said I was able to get a little bit.
No light
like
peek. It was only like a quarter of an inch you were able to really push.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But there, it's if you could tell like from just like grabbing the trapdoor and pushing, like this would not be this heavy of a trapdoor. There, you would be able to figure out that there's something on the other side.
Okay. There seems to be something blocking the way.
Oh.
You are a ways up in the air, by the way.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet
Arandur
up.
can see you, but like, you're a ways up in the air.
Hmm.
Do you need my assistance?
Quite possibly.
Sure. And I'm just gonna monk flip around to the other side of the ladder and just wait for Leo.
Okay, make me a dexterity check.
Okay. Acrobatics?
Sure.
Or just okay. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not proficient. 18.
Yeah, okay, you're able to flip over without losing any real ground, without dropping the torch.
Arandur, just watch that.
Alright.
Is it a rope ladder or a wooden ladder?
It's a wooden ladder, kind of like up against the wall. Oh, not up against the wall, sorry. It's a wooden ladder. It's not like...
I climb up.
Okay.
Is it supported top and bottom?
You guys...
or is it just like dangling?
It's kind of more dangling. It's not totally supported on the bottom.
So if I swung back and forth, I'd swing Leo?
Yeah, and you can feel like the creaking of it as you're kind of doing that.
I wouldn't do that. I'm just asking if it was able to.
With Leo climbing, you hear the creaking of it on the ladder at the top.
I'm a big boy. Alright. Strength
you,
check?
I'll say... Yeah, you're able to get to the top. Make a strength check.
21.
Okay. You could feel like what stopped Rydel from lifting this, but you're able to push, and slowly it does open up. There's some light in there, and then finally, like all at once, it flips over.
There was definitely something on this one. I look up and see.
You can't see from in the hole.
I look up and see. I'm sorry. I look out. I go up.
I was gonna say, you just look up, you don't see a damn thing.
I see the sky.
Yeah.
Is
getting
it sky?
a little bit out. It is sky outside. You see that you're a little bit further away. You're pretty far away from the clearing, and you're up higher than the clearing. And behind where the door was, you see what looks to be a quite sizable rock.
The magic half-orc was scrawny, wasn't he?
No.
Was he built, or did he...
If I recall the description, he was like stocky-ish.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, he was like a muscle whisper. That's right.
Yeah, he looked muscular, right, Carson?
Yeah, I would say you guys saw that he was.
Yeah, you did.
He was
muscular for what you could see. Like he was bare-chested and orc. Like, that's what made him seem orcish.
Yeah,
like, he did have natural muscle.
Okay, cool. All right, so like.
He was scrawnier than the other orcs, but he was still like.
Yeah, that would be a good way. Yeah.
All right. It leads outside. There was a rock on the door.
Do you want me to check it out while you and Arandur bring Thad back? I don't think he can climb the ladder.
We can just take him out through the front way, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can. Yeah. We will proceed to do that in that case.
Okay, make me an athletics check, Leo.
Oh. Okay.
Woo!
12.
Okay. As you're climbing, you get about 10 feet off the ground, and one of the boards snaps. And
this is climbing down, right?
Yeah, as you're climbing down. One of the boards from the ladder snaps, and you take...
D6.
Yeah.
300 points.
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of like, it surprises you and you let go without instinctively. You basically fall 10 feet onto your back.
Ooh, that hurts. Gonna hurt the tailbone.
You're right there.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna climb the ladder, and do I recognize this area from when I was up on the plateau?
From what you can see for the plateau is you are just further back from it, and it seems to be it's a underbrush style area. You didn't see the rock or anything before, but because you're behind basically where the brush was.
Yeah.
And you see that it's kind of it's a wooden trap door there.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be able to tell that easier from the top side.
It's daylight out, right?
Yes. It
All
is hitting around like 11.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to put out the torch on something as best I can, I guess.
Without setting the place on fire.
Without saying that, either tossing it down into the stone room below or like putting it out on some dirt or something.
Are you two getting Thad out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to do a quick look for any sort of footprints or tracks leading anywhere.
We're just going to do this because you guys aren't inside there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do a quick survival check.
Okay.
Or perception, not survival. Survival's actual tracking. I gotta keep remembering that.
I mean, isn't...
It's perception to see it, survival to actually track them.
Ah, okay. I mean, it's the same roll for me.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. You see what kind of look like heavier boot prints that go eastward. Towards where the plateau goes. You can see them going maybe 30, 40 feet, then it kind of disappears into more underbrush.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't see more than that, but you can see that they are going eastward towards more hills, and as the hills kind of get into rockier terrain. That's what I'm thinking of.
Is it just one set of footprints?
Oh yeah, you only see one set. And they're like bigger boots, like not bigger, but like medium humanoid boot prints.
If I follow it through the underbrush, do I see that it still continues past it?
You see that continues, like, the underbrush is pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like just stepping through a couple bushes. Like, you're able to just barely see it as you're going through the underbrush from where you are. Like, just the entry part of it, but you'd see, like, you would have to be going through quite a ways of underbrush and following these to see what's on the other side. I'm just assuming you don't go too far from everything. Like, that's what I was wondering.
You said it continued for 30 feet and then it started hitting some underbrush. I was just seeing if it continues. If I go through the underbrush, does it continue? Do I see more tracks? Or?
Going through the underbrush is like another 40, 50 feet. That's what I'm saying.
It's just like 40.
Yeah, this is like where it's untamed ground and stuff.
All right.
That's what I meant.
All right. Then my overall question is, does it still seem trackable even through that?
From your perception, it would be tough, but it's available. You can still see pieces of them as you're going, but it would be like actually trying to make
search.
sure you're on the right way and all that.
Okay.
You don't see more than like 10 feet out through the underbrush, so.
Okay. I will come back and head out, probably catching up with them since they're going half speed.
Yeah, you guys would be able to essentially meet out at the doorways. The guys would be out there like a minute or two ahead of you.
There were tracks that led out east towards the mountains. The orc was talking about something similar, that they kept the other prisoners there. Or they moved the other prisoners that way.
Well, we've got a couple of options here. Aside from getting Thad here to some kind of safety, we can try and track them down and get there, or you told me it was in the letter, didn't you?
I said that there was some sort of meeting going on, or it was an invitation to a meeting. So yeah, I think I said everything that was in it.
I mean, did you? If you mentioned locations, then we'll know that the Lotus Waters are slightly further towards Lostwich. Well, they're a little bit past Lostwich, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I did mention the Lotus Waters. Now that I'm on the one, nice than it. Okay.
And it said when the moon is empty, which I'm going to assume
would mean a new moon.
is new moon. Would I know when that's coming up? I've lived in nature a lot.
Better part of it
The
is-
wilderness thing.
We are Plumpy
better
and the
part-
Nature Boys.
better part of that is, do I know when that's coming up? Okay.
Yeah. Do you know when was the last and next new moon, Carson?
No, I didn't know exactly. I always forget if it's at like the beginning of the cycle, end of cycle.
It's at both.
Yeah, and it's like, oh,
You
cool.
got an astronomy degree, man.
I don't have an astronomy degree. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Carson.
I took
Are you wondering
an
if
astronomy
the-
class online.
Carson,
Yeah, so you should know
Real.
this.
Carson, are you wondering whether the new moon is at the beginning or the end?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you 2 guesses.
It's
Yes.
the clue is in the new
Are you
moon.
sure it's not moon? Are you sure? 100%.
I'm positive. Look,
Oh my lord.
well,
We have 2.
Oh,
Welcome to
Rander has
Astrology One.
Randers has no idea.
welcome to Astrology 101.
That's the class I
Astronomy.
took 3
Same
times.
thing.
Astronomy, not I mean,
See, that's
maybe.
the class I took 3 times.
Oh god. So you took it 3. That would explain.
Yeah, I
thought
know.
you took it 3 times.
I took one at the university, like actually in a class.
One
One
for
at
morning,
an-
one
no,
for
one-
midday,
yeah.
and one for evening.
One at an online college that was actual garbage, and then I had to retake it because it didn't count in the new college I'm in now.
Oh,
Well, the
that's
fact that you
good.
had to retake it would explain why you didn't know what new moon was.
I still passed the second time. I just they
Uh-huh,
did not
unlikely
count
story.
it.
God.
Hey, C is passing, dude.
He's right. He's a good degree.
He's
Yeah.
get
anyway.
degrees.
He's not wrong.
Anyway,
Right. Anyway.
from what you know of my recently made party calendar,
Uh-huh.
you know that it would be at the beginning part of the month, and you
Yep.
guys are at the end of what seems to be the summer season now, towards the end of it.
So a new
Right.
one is coming.
You're not sure exactly on days, of course, but like, you know, it's in the beginning part of a new month, and you're at the end of a month and the end of the summer season.
I have a question.
Yes.
Uh,
I don't know why I said.
I'm going
like
to.
You gotta ask me.
Yeah, sure. Can you tell me? No. Carson, I'm going to assume that my staff is my pincer staff that I dropped and just ran from.
You never picked it up, so
Never picked it up. It's there. That's fine. Yeah, I couldn't use my unarmed attacks with it anyway.
It was fun.
dying of fire. I have a new stick.
yeah. The thing is, you never said you picked it up, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
it doesn't
no,
matter anymore.
Yeah.
No, I realized that now, but
Okay.
I already said I left.
Okay, but what are you guys doing? You're still outside the place.
I thought we were heading back to Bulgra. Is that not the...
No
Is
one
that
said
not the
what
plan?
they were doing. You guys kind of stopped to try to figure out what you were doing.
actually.
I'm in character saying that.
We could go to Bulgra just to regroup for the moment, at least for the night. But
How far away is Bulgar again?
It's only like a couple. It's like half a day total, max to get there.
Okay.
Like it would be a not half a day. That's probably wrong.
Few hours.
Yeah, it would be a few hours. Be a little bit longer with Thad, just by
The
the
only
way
thing-
he's walking.
the only thing I'm concerned about is
My only concern. Sorry.
you
Yeah,
say you're
you may.
concerned first, actually, because I may be. We may have the same concern.
My concern is that safety. I would rather pursue while we still have the upper hand,
Not to lose him, right?
not to lose the trail. It seemed to go through underbrush that would be very difficult to track. It would be best to do it now while it is still fresh. But my concern is with that not having a safe place to be.
Hmm. Oh, you're not wrong.
Do you want us to track him a little bit easier?
I mean, our job is still to get who they captured. Clearly, have more prisoners out to the east.
Then
They could be in more danger. That could have been the last one that they were planning to move.
let us track. The wolf.
But my concern is with you, Thad. How are you holding yourself. Have somewhere you can go.
He kind of smirks. He's like, really, the only place anywhere close is what's left of Bulgra. So I have to make my way to Lost Witch.
Ew.
He's like, it's gonna take me a day or two to get back on my feet fully, but I just need rest. I need time. We were in there a while.
I don't know what to do then in that case. Should we escort him back at least?
I think that's for the best. I'm concerned at the fact that this guy was told to go to this meeting, and it's so close. Obviously we don't know whether he's gone towards there or
The thing is,
off elsewhere.
again, I can turn into a wolf. I can smell him out. A few hours of scent is not going to detract from the overall tracking. As long as I have something of his, I can find him.
Well, we've got things that he owned.
That was his personal room, right?
That's what our friend was saying.
Okay. Take a bed sheet, take a pillowcase, whatever. I'm down to do this.
What is happening?
We should escort Thad back to safety. Get a possession of this half-orc person, so that when I turn into a wolf, I can track him a little bit easier.
Well, we've got the possessions. We've got the stuff from the chest.
And that should be enough.
I thought so.
All right.
Okay. So you guys escort Thad back to Bulgra. It's slow going, but you're able to get back there. Gets into the later afternoon by the time you guys get back to what's left of the tavern.
We don't. It was on our way to Bulgra or from Bulgra that we met the.
Dude.
Okay, thank you.
You guys kind of get in there, and he kind of looks around at the state the tavern's in. He just like kind of shakes his head, he's like, "Oh, great, this is gonna be fun." And he kind of like stops leaning on you, and he's like, "I'm just gonna go to bed. You guys can pour whatever's left, stay high, whatever you need. I'm tired."
Understandable. If anything, we can help rebuild this when all this is over.
That'd be most appreciated. He kind of just wanders upstairs.
While they're getting him settled, I want to look at the maps and stuff that I grabbed from Thornock's stuff. See if I could match up where these marks and X's are to places on the map.
Essentially, I gotta sneeze. Like it's not
Oh,
coming.
no,
And
you
that's
had a
the
little
worst.
sniff.
I have to sneeze and I can't. That's the worst. But there would be an X. I'll actually just do this real quick for now. No, I'm not gonna do that. There would be an X, like around here, down here south. See it?
Okay. Yeah, by right above Pelican Bay.
Yep. There would be an X over here. There would be an X deeper in, like around here.
Okay.
And the other one would be on over here.
Okay.
That's kind of where the X's or any markings are. Besides those markings, it seems like it's just a regular map, but a lot more basic. It doesn't have like names of places outlined. It just has where places are.
Mm-hmm.
And the footprints that we found over here were leading in that direction, right? Not this direction.
Essentially straight east from what you saw.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna go up to Thad and say, if you need some help walking around for a little bit, I give him my quarterstaff.
He kind of. It's like, are you sure? Like.
I have other ways to defend myself, and you need to get your strength back as quickly as possible.
Of course, it's just a short rest. I want to attune to the stick.
I understand. Short rest.
I mean,
gonna be more when you guys tell me it's an actual like short rest and what you're wanting to do during it.
But yeah.
I understand if we do the same thing in your campaign, and I don't like it either. But we got to figure it out some way.
I can. If anything, this is an emergency. This is a hardy staff, so if anything, you can use it to defend yourself as well.
He just kind of
Leo.
nods and thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Continues
Leo,
after.
you should probably leave him some more of those berries.
They're only good for 24 hours, though. I'm just saying. He's already eaten 5, and that will last him for at least today. Another berry can last him 24 hours, but... I'm also down to my last spell slot.
Rydel's just trying to be a good person.
I know. This is Juan talking about it. You're right.
choice.
Just in case for nourishment case, and I do give him 10 good berries.
He accepts and kind of like is cradling them in his hand.
Yep. They will provide good healing in case anything happens to you as well in the next 24 hours. Be very careful to not eat all of them at once.
Why? What happens?
Your mouth gets full and then you just can't swallow it, and just in case you choke.
You would know about that. And he kind of turns and walks upstairs.
Damn.
What the fuck he means about that shit?
I don't know, you were just
You
choking?
were choking on the bag of sneezing
Oh.
and coughing?
Oh.
That's literally... Come on, Juan!
Keep
I
up.
thought it was food related, man. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay.
Keep up.
Okay. What else are you guys doing while you're here? Are you going to take a short rest and attune to it, or not?
Forward and onward. Want to lose no time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what is forward and onward for you? Are you going to try to meet, like, with the letter forward and onward, or are you going after Thornock?
Absolutely 100% going to Thornock. Fuck that letter.
Okay.
Okay.
That is Rydel's plan.
When we get closer to where the base is, that's when I'm gonna start tracking at least for...
There's people to save. Rydel's moving fast pace.
Yep.
At a fast pace, it doesn't take you guys too long to get back to the what do you call it? The little hideout area. Rydel shows you up top where, and you guys see where like the other two at least see where the bars and the pit were for the fire.
Okay.
You can see that like it still seems to be smoldering. You can still feel heat coming from it.
All right. Do we get back up to the point where the trail begins?
Yeah, you get back to like that trapdoor area. It's
Okay.
like maybe 40, 50 feet away from where that pit it was.
All right. I'm gonna do my wolf thing, and then just begin tracking.
Okay. Does the wolf thing help you on survival checks?
Wolf's on
Hearing or
smelling.
smell? Yep.
On
Okay.
smell checks.
I didn't know if it said just perception or what it meant. So.
Yeah, it said it has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
But not survival, because
I
it's
mean-
tracking is survival. I'm just
Seeing the
I'm
track,
asking
yeah.
what, if it would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Roll,
You're
roll,
right.
No, roll with advantage though. It is because you did specify your smelling more than anything else.
Okay then. So.
I'll let it. I just didn't know how it was worded.
13.
You guys travel onward through the underbrush, and Leo, for your wolf form, it's not that hard to get through the underbrush. Like, it seems like you're able to go without scratching too much.
Yeah.
For the rest of you, it seems like it is kind of like tough to wade you're basically like up to wading your way through bushes and like thorns and stuff like that. Just untamed area.
Mm.
And
What kind of are we sort of going through forests and stuff?
It's more like scattered groupings of trees, like more spread out than like a tight forest. But it's mainly like ground level bushes and that type of terrain that you're on.
Because I was going to say, like, I have natural explore, and if we're in forest, difficult terrain doesn't slow us at all.
Yeah. It's mainly just flavor slowing. You're not actually slowing your pace.
Okay, cool.
You're just being cautious and like
Yeah.
showing the best way.
It starts to kind of creep into evening.
Okay.
As you guys kind of get to what seems to be kind of an edge-ish of where the brush and trees are starting to stop, and it's starting to get to more...
Yeah, this is definitely after 2 hours, right?
Yeah, like you're about to hear after
Okay.
all that time. And even after you transform into wolf form, you guys would still be able to do like figure out what you're going. Especially if you did it again. It's up to time of your level, Juan. It's not just 2 hours, I don't think.
No, it's time of half my level.
Half your level. That's what it is.
Yeah. Run it down.
Are you gonna use both of them to get?
I've
Would you
only
want
have
to?
one.
Would you have wanted? Or would you have one? You short rested, so they're back. Remember?
But the thing is, though, I had to break down the door as a
Oh,
door.
true. You're right.
Yep.
So I'll need one other person to make a
Mhm.
survival check.
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay.
13.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, you guys would basically get to where an edge of the underbrush and trees are starting to kind of thin out, and where you can see it's getting into more rocky, mountainous area. You don't lose the trail fully. You can. It seems like the footprints are going to be a lot harder from now on to track through. Like it's like rocks and gravel and dirt, rather than like kind of the softer dirt or harder dirt for the rockier terrain than the softer dirt where you guys were. But it is also hitting like evening for you. What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna try to push on, or are you gonna stop for the night, or?
I think we should stop for the night.
Oh, I think so.
Rydel's ready to keep going. He'll defer to the group.
Okay.
I'd be happy to stop. Will we be able to pick up any trails the next day?
Do I see... Yeah, can Rydel still see the trail?
You can see that it fades as it gets deeper or further away from you. And that's what seems to be, it's going to be harder just in general. Even if you left now, it would still be harder to keep tracking him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a thing where it's always possible, it's just varying degrees of difficulty. Because you're going through terrain now that would be less keen to hold footprints.
I get you.
Smell would probably dissipate after a night. Like,
Yeah.
it's the thing where really there's no good answer, because if you keep going, you're going to be running through exhaustion stuffs, potentially.
That's what I'm concerned about.
He will defer to the group.
So is the group still on rest? Stay for the night?
I think so, personally.
Leo?
I don't have any spells. I don't have any wild shape. I can't heal as efficiently. I have to rest, unfortunately.
No, I'm down on spells as well.
Okay. You guys get your
Rest of this.
night stuff sorted together. Rydel,
Yes.
during your night, while you guys are sorting out your night stuff and everything, I'm going to actually add this to your character directly, because I can do that. I should be able to do that.
What's this?
He's adding my stick.
Yeah, because you were wanting to attune to it when you could rest and everything, so...
Can it be cursed? Is it cursed like the sword? Am I gonna just randomly attune to a cursed item again?
You might. You never know.
Wait,
Oh,
good.
good.
Not the
That'll make
sword, the
2 for
hat.
2.
The hat.
I mean, the hat's already cursed, but like I'm talking about other stuff.
But you said you were saying you're hoping like the sword.
Other campaign. The first item I ever attuned to was a cursed item. It was my best friend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You would know it's a pole of power.
Pole of power.
Whoa.
It's like a pearl of power.
While carrying this cherry wood pole, you can use an action to speak a command word to collapse into a 1 foot long rod for ease of storage. The pole's weight doesn't change. And you can use this action to speak a different command word to extends up to 30 feet.
Ooh.
However, it would only elongate as far as it allows. It's a +1 to attack and damage rolls with it. When it's extended to 10 feet, the weapon gains two-handed and reach.
And it is a monk weapon?
It's a quarterstaff, so yes.
Ah.
You incur a -1 penalty on attack and damage rolls for every 5 feet beyond 10 feet. So if you can have
So
it
I
10
could
feet,
essentially have 30 feet reach?
yes, but -1 to attack and damage rolls for every 5 feet. Over
So
time.
it'd be -4.
Yeah.
That's so dope. More importantly,
You
do I know the
Over
command
your-
word?
by attuning to it, you would be able to figure out the command word.
Oh, okay.
But as you're attuning to it, you recognize a small etching that you didn't see before on the bottom of the pole, like on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's two letters in giant, not Elvish, in giant.
Uh-huh.
Let me go Am I on the wrong page? I'm on the wrong page. I'm on the wrong page. Doo-doo-doo.
So it collapses to a 1 foot size?
1 foot size.
Wasn't it 3 feet originally?
Yeah, I just kind of said something. I didn't see that it actually said 1 foot in the item.
Okay, that's why I asked if it was a tambo, because
Yeah,
tambos are 3
sorry.
feet long. It's all good.
Well, you see that it has an etching of just a T in giant, the letter T in giant,
Uh-huh.
and the symbol of a star on the bottom.
Okay.
You would recognize it, but it's like you can't quite place it just by looking at it, but you see that and you're like, I know what that is.
Yeah.
I should know.
Yeah.
But you guys are looking for your watch right now? Are you guys doing anything before sleeping and watches start? Or...
I mean, I can do a watch. Yeah.
Oh, are you doing anything before you do that stuff? That's what I'm asking.
No.
No, I shouldn't. I'm not personally.
I'm going to stand 20 feet away from Leo and be like, Leo, look. I'm going to shove the pole in and make it extend. And hit him in the face.
You see him just like, this pole, like, it's like a foot long. That's not that. Why is he standing so far away? And just
And
like
then-
juts out forward you and just like pops you in the chin.
I mean, does it hit me?
It does not for damage, just like pops you in the chin.
Dunk. Oh, that's a neat trick.
Oh, I meant for damage. Okay.
Oh. Well,
Does it hit me?
roll to
Whatever.
attack.
Oh, okay.
You're 20 feet away, so take a
Wait.
-2.
Weird. Why is it saying those? You custom made this, right?
No. I did not. Someone else did.
Oh. So I think it's to hit is off.
Maybe. It should be only a +1 to hit. It's a +1 normally.
Yeah, it's currently a +0 normally.
Oh, well. We can fix it
So-
later.
That'd be +6 then.
-2 for 20 feet.
Well, yeah, plus.
Yep.
Yeah, it's +8 minus
Just,
2.
I'm letting you know.
15.
Shit. Yep. That's gonna hurt.
It is 7 points of damage.
Ow! Here I'm like, oh, it's good. Oh god! Boonk. Oh, why is everything hurting today? Everything just hurts.
You definitely
heart.
feel as it's extended to that 10 feet, you're like, fuck, I need 2 hands to do this.
Yeah.
It's like, first Rydel breaks my heart, then the mean orcs just hit me for hard, and now Rydel again just hurts my face. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shrink it down to a foot, and I'll take first watch.
Okay. So- Ooh. First watch. Make your perception with disadvantage.
9.
Rolled a 9. Okay. Yeah. I get to roll a thingy.
I like things.
Ooh. I don't know if you'll like these things.
No, I'll love these things.
God. A volcano erupts
Um.
underneath you.
Purple worm. Eats Leo.
It's Leo.
It's-
You hear the sound, like what sounds like kind of. It's just a really quiet night, and you hear what sounds like a cawing around you. It's like, man, those are pretty birds. Those are really nice things. And then you feel just air, like a big whoosh from behind you. And I gotta move the thing again because now we're moving all over the fucking place.
Ooh, I love
Let's
moving.
go here. We'll say these guys are good. Station yourselves around the campfire as you see fit. Oop.
That's a goblin.
Yeah, he was still here.
Oh.
Just around the campfire area. And so wherever you guys were sleeping and such.
Mm-hmm.
Right, or wherever you were messing with your pole.
Oh.
Messing with his pole.
You know it.
Sure.
I imagine I'll be up on the high ground then.
It's fine. You hear this whoosh from behind you,
Uh-huh.
and you see a rather large creature very close, within about 15 feet. Boom. Seems to be a dragon in nature.
Ooh.
And you're just like, it's like, you hear this now, that calling you heard before, you hear it up close and personal, and it is very unsettling.
Oh
And
boy.
you have the other two of you wake up, you are prone, but you wake up to this. I don't need you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh. That's funny.
Yes, I am fitting that role.
11.
So 1 or 2, 20, and 24, and 11. Okay. Wait, what's their thing? Okay. Okay, Rydel, you are up first.
Okay. I am going to run over at it.
It's hovering about 10 feet in the air right now as it was coming down. It hadn't landed totally when you felt the wind.
I'm running towards it.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check as you're running off the high ground.
Okay. It's 17.
Okay. You don't lose half your movement.
Alright. And I'm going to fucking power pole extend
Okay.
to... It's 10 feet above me, right?
It's 10 feet above you, yes.
So I could extend it to 10 feet and...
Yes, and it's two-handed, though, with 10 feet. So, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always using it
Well, yeah,
two-handed.
I just want to make sure that, like...
Yeah.
Because, well, it's two-handed property. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
So it gets forced two-handed, not maybe two-handed.
Okay. I'm going to make 2 attacks with it.
Okay.
The first is 19 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage.
Good hit.
And the next one is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Ah,
As it's able to dodge your second swing with this longer weapon. Next up.
And,
Oh, go ahead.
and bonus action, I'm just going to yell at everybody to get up.
Yep, they were like drowsy woken up, but you guys are fully woken up now. You're both still prone for your turn. Sorry, I didn't do this thing.
Can I... You said it's a dragon?
It looks like a dragon thing. Like, it looks dragon similar.
Draconic.
It doesn't have.
Yeah, it's
It only
draconic.
has two hinds. It only has two hind legs and a long tail. The wings are the front legs seem to be like fused into the wings.
Does the wyvern have a specific color?
Doesn't say they have specific colors. So
I mean, I'm just asking if it had.
let's just say this is a greenish looking one, kind of like greenish
Okay.
tan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Next
my
up
turn.
is its turn.
Good.
And it's going to stay hovering at 10 feet for now. And make an attack with its bite. Try to bite down at you.
Alright.
That is a 10 to hit, so it doesn't.
Right.
The second one, you see it like bite down at you, miss, and do like a quick flap, and like it flicks its tail forward. And that is a 17 to hit you.
Miss.
Okay, you're able to dodge out of the way of the tail, and with it so close and almost hitting, you see that there is a rather viciously looking stinger on the tail.
Ooh.
Okay.
Next up, or it's going to actually then also fly out of your reach another 15 feet.
I'm going to
Or
attack
up to 20 feet total. So, yep,
21 to hit.
that hits.
That is going to be 9 points of damage, and it needs to make a con save.
Constitution. 18.
It saves.
Yeah, they're not thin con boys. Okay, Arandur, you were next.
Told you?
Remember, you're prone.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to get up for half the movement.
Also going to reveal this because you guys would see this stuff while you're there.
Okay, this... What's going... Is this a... Can't really tell. Is that a tree?
It's like a tree stump.
And this is the fallen tree, I assume?
Yes.
How much cover would that provide?
Not a whole lot unless you're prone. Like,
Probably
because
none,
they're
'cause he's
yeah,
15
like
feet above you.
you would have to be prone, and they are 15 feet above you, so they can look down and see you.
They? Don't understand that. Okay, well, I'll use my movement to get behind the tree stump. And I will fire at him. Has enough of the long rest passed where I got my spell slots back?
No.
No.
I just rolled a d20 to see, so no.
Okay, well that's fine. I can cast Hunter's Mark at second level, which I will do.
Oh, you get second level now? I forgot.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's fifth.
Yeah. Hunter's Mark at second level. That's now going to last. Oh no, because I need it above third. Don't worry about it. Yep. Hunter's Mark on him and pop him with an arrow. $15.
That hits. Just
Oh,
hits.
nice. Okay. So that's going to be 12, nice,
Good hit.
plus 6 max damage,
Nice, nice.
18 points. Second attack, we're doing it again.
Okay.
No, we're not.
No, 12
Yeah.
misses.
Yeah, that's cool. And I will crouch as much as I can behind the tree stump.
Okay. Next, you kind of see this one that's flying above you, and Arandur, you just hear like this. Well, Arandur, you would see like this streak out of the corner of your eye as another one. It just dive bombs right on top of you.
Son of a bitch.
That's gonna make its first attack
Clever girl.
with its Yeah, with its claws, because it's within. It dives within 5 feet of you. It's like dive bombing you. That is 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
For some reason, should be.
Yeah, this is you have to probably change your guys' HP around. By the way.
Yeah.
On the roll 20.
Oh, so no HP back or anything, right?
I'll say you got your HP back, just not spells. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'll go by.
Okay.
Cool. I
You guys,
appreciate
but
it.
with that, it would count enough as a short rest for you guys to heal up. But whatever.
Yeah.
But for damage, that is 10 points of slashing damage as the claws rake at you. And its next attack is a 17 again. Fuck. Math is good for me. As it swings by, the stinger's coming down at you.
Great.
And I need you to make a con save. That's my water bottle. My shitty water bottle because my other one broke. Okay. You take... what was this? 10 points of piercing damage from the stinger itself. And then you take... Ooh, lucky, only 5 points of poison damage from the stinger. From the poison that's, like, seeping out of this stinger. Okay. It's going to... Yeah, it's going to use the last bit of its movement to, fly up 5 feet out of melee range of you.
Cool.
Attack of opportunity is melee attacks, too, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
You could make one if you want to, it's just you only have, like, a punch you could swing.
Or his weapon.
You literally smack his bow.
Yeah.
I don't really want to break the bow.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know it's moving up out of your melee reach.
And my unarmed strike automatically does 0 damage.
Yeah. Next is Leo.
Guys? I can. I start pulling out the iron net from the bag of holding.
Okay. You are still prone.
I get up, cost 15 feet, take out the iron net, and he's closer to me, right, technically?
He is 20 feet in the air.
15, you said?
15, sorry. He's still that high in the air.
Jesus Christ. 15 feet is over here.
I mean, that's at 15 feet range.
Mm-hmm. Do you have 15 feet range?
Yeah. At the disadvantage throw.
Like, your max range is 15.
Yeah, their max range is 15 feet for a net.
And this is 15 feet here, right?
He is 15 feet up above Rydel, so you have to be, like, next to Rydel or under it to get it fully there.
Alright, I'm
Like,
fine with that.
Law of third degree angle with 3 dimensions.
Yeah, I'll do.
Fun fact,
I'll
5e
try
doesn't use that.
Yeah, stupid.
I will try.
Funny.
To,
Okay. Make
pin it,
an
yeah.
attack roll, but without proficiency, because you're not proficient with nets.
That's fine with me. That's still a strength check, right?
Yep.
I believe so, yeah.
Yes.
9.
Your net kind of goes wide as it kind of, like, swerves out of the way.
I look down at him. That's all I got until he gets to melee. And that's all I can do.
Alright,
I
top of the
Have
round.
you considered talking to him?
Huh? He's not a beast!
Neither was the dog.
Rydel, it is your turn.
It is my turn. I am going to make 2 attacks at him by extending the pole 5 feet.
Okay. Make sure it's a -1, because I don't know why that fucking did it. It doesn't do it. I didn't look at that before.
13
Does
for the
not
first
hit.
one. And 20 for the second one.
Second one does.
I need him to make a constitution save.
15.
That is the DC.
So he saves.
But he does take 5 points of damage.
Okay. That's with the -1 to damage, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's plus
I
5
want to
damage.
make sure, because that does save for both. Some things don't. Okay.
And I'm going to
He's
use
like beating the hell out of this flying dragon at you.
can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'm going to pull out a dagger and drop it on the floor as I move into a better position, like under him.
Okay.
Seeing that Leo can't really do anything at the said he was out of spells and he needs him in melee, I'm just gonna drop a dagger that I know he would be able to throw.
Okay. I'm going to do this and swap the music too. Those fuck things. I hate how that one's short and repeats. Okay. Creature's turn.
Yep.
It is going to fly over here.
I'm making an attack at it.
Okay.
Ah,
Misses.
love to roll high, but alas.
And it's going to like fly that way and fly downwards towards Leo. This thing that tried to throw a net at it. And the first attack is the bite. That is a 19.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
You do have your B shapes, by the way, because it was technically, I would say, a short rest. You just don't have your spells, Leo. Letting you know.
Wait, I have my spells?
No, you know spells. Yes, B shape.
Got it.
That's
Okay,
your short
what
rest thing.
That's what I'm figuring. Okay, cool.
Wanted to
Cool.
let you know. So the stinger
Yeah.
is going to swing down at you. That's a natural 1.
Okay, cool.
And
I
he's
just
going to
like,
use the rest of his movement to fly over you, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
He's without out of melee, and he's going to fly over here at where his partner is.
How high up?
He's still like 10 feet above
Okay, cool.
Arandur.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Arandur, it's your turn.
Oh, is it? Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Describe to me what these trees are looking like.
They are about 10-foot tall trees.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're sturdy looking, yeah?
Yeah. How sort of dense is it?
I mean, same as the stump next to you. Like, I don't know what you're asking for.
The diameter.
Like,
How?
they would
Close together.
they take at least a 5-foot space.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get into the trees then, so that the dragons are ideally not going to be able to fly around among the trees because they're quite tightly packed together.
Okay.
Dragons are quite big.
They get to take attack opportunities at you.
But you said they're out of melee.
Yeah, their melee's 10 feet. They're out of your
Yeah, they're melee.
So, the bite attacks, they have 10-foot
Cool.
range, dude. Bite attacks.
Yeah. Okay.
One of them is an 11.
Nope.
The other one's a 21. Or
Yeah.
higher than that, but that's what it is. So the one bite attack is 11 points of piercing damage as you move.
Where's my yeah. Where's my thingy gone? I want to do my damage. There we go. How much was it, sorry?
11.
Mm-hmm.
As it snaps, they both like snap down at your legs as you're running, and one's able to catch you.
Actually, hang on, I was here, wasn't I? Okay. I'm going into these dense trees.
Okay. You only have 5 feet of movement once you got to the tree. Remember, because
Yeah,
you're
that's
30 feet there.
Yeah, that's
Climb
fine.
up 5 feet.
I'm not climbing the trees.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just hiding amongst the trees.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just try and shoot the
One of your
fucking...
hunters marked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give that a go. No, that's not good.
First one misses.
And then they're not 5 feet next to each other, are
No.
they? No, they're not. Okay. Second one misses. Of course it does. Why not?
Both of them misses. They kind of watched you run and had an eye on you the entire time.
Yeah. No, I don't know if that's... It's probably not... No, I don't have bonus action to hide, do I? No. Okay. Right,
Okay.
I will
This one.
ensconce myself in the foliage.
Okay. This one is going to fly down into the ground and crawl. As you see it kind of using its wings to kind of land onto the ground.
Uh-huh.
And I believe... Yeah. It's going to make its attacks at you. Its long, like, almost serpentine neck snaps out at you. For the bite. That is a 14.
No.
And it's going to whip its tail around for a 21.
Yeah.
For 5 points of piercing damage. No, 6. It can't be 5. That's right. 1 and 1 is 2. And I need you to make a con save.
Alright, there you go.
Constitution.
Natural 20 again.
Nice. You take 11 points of poison damage.
11? Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's half damage.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's
Okay. It's gonna basically, it stands there and just like, still like snapping at you while it's on the ground. Leo, your turn. This one I'm gonna do this thing for up in the air. There it is.
Okay. I'm going to...
Reminder, you can be like these squares, because it covers the 4.
Again, I'm going to dash up to to this dragon-like beast.
Okay.
I'm going to
so
get on its back.
Takes your moment, or your movement to get 30 feet, and action to
Yep.
dash.
Yep, I'm going to get on his back.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
Sure. 19.
Okay. As this one has landed, now you're able to kind of like quickly grab a few of like the spines and scales that are on the back and like climb your way up to its back.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's all I can do.
All right. Top of the round. Rydel.
Okay, I'm gonna run right over here. I'm gonna smack at this guy with the stick.
Okay, so you're gonna at least swing at him.
Yeah. So let's say +7.
He's only 10 feet, so you can shorten your pull down if you'd like to. He will drop to 10.
Oh, it would drop to 10. Okay,
Yes.
then I will do so to get +8 to hit. That's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 damage.
Yep. And no opportunity, right? Because of... Oh, you're not out of his melee anyway.
I'm not out of his melee.
Yep.
Did he... how beat up is he looking?
He's there. You can see there's definite bruisings and like just markings in general of you beating on him with your fucking stick and some arrows sticking out of him. He's still flapping away, but he's looking like he's taking all the damage.
Okay. Then he needs to make a Constitution save.
Okay. 13.
He is stunned and he falls to the ground.
Okay.
So that means stunned is just advantage, right?
Yes, I believe so.
And he can't break it.
Yeah, it's on his. I think it's on his turn that it breaks. I don't remember.
Can't move or speak falteringly. Okay. Then I'm going to move towards him and beat the shit out of him.
Okay, make your attack with advantage as he's now on the ground stunned.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 6 points of damage. And I'm going to key and flurry his ass.
Okay.
So that's going to be...
What was the thing with your monk rolls before? Remember we said that with the pincer it couldn't be because it was not a monk weapon and there was something else? Or was it just that it was not a monk weapon?
It's just that it's not a monk weapon.
Okay, I didn't know if the Force two-handed changed that. That's why I was wondering.
No.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Stun target.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, it has advantage, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was
that
an 8
wasn't-
and a 10.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
That was action, bonus action. And that's it.
Okay.
On the
Next
bright
up
side,
is...
that guy's stunned.
next up is his turn, so I believe it's his end of his turn it goes off, correct?
Yes. No, it's until the start of my turn.
Start of your turn.
Until the end of my next turn.
God damn, there's so many things.
So he's stunned until the end of my turn.
Okay, so he is still stunned right now then.
Yep.
So he can't do basically anything for his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, Arandur.
Okay, we've talked about healing potions. Action to give it to someone else, bonus action to take it for yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna down my fucking potion of healing as a bonus action then. That'll be absolutely necessary. An extra 6, that's really, really gonna help.
You have advantage on this guy. Because
True.
Leo's on top of that guy.
I am going to shoot at him.
Okay. I think incapacitated does not mean prone. That's weird.
No.
Huh. Interesting.
But he's stunned though, right?
Yeah, but it's stunned and also incapacitated.
26 to hit.
So,
oh, okay. I
yes.
see.
Yeah. A stunned creature is incapacitated.
Yeah, I didn't know if the incapacitated meant they were prone, which would have made it a straight roll. But yeah, 8 total with Hunter's Mark.
12 total.
Gotcha.
And we're doing it again. 28 to hit.
Yeah.
6 plus 6, 12, another 12.
Okay.
So 24 in total.
Okay. He's looking pretty hurt from all these arrows in him, and he can't like move very well as he's stunned now. He's like just kind of like twitching. I don't know how else to say that. He's like shaking from the stun.
Okay, so
Kind
let
of
me just
slap-jawed.
check something. Move back 5 feet.
Okay. So you would have to move like around the tree trunk. So.
Yeah, I mean, what's a bit further? Can I see a little bit
Yeah,
further down?
yeah. That's what I'm fixing you right now.
Alright, cheers. Yeah,
You'd have to move to around the tree trunk.
You would have to move out of it. You would be moving out of its range again.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And so you
Gotta
strikes
go
out
for it.
with a bite. The bite attack at you. Actually, he's gonna strike out with his stinger because that's also 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's a 18
Yeah, it hits.
for 10 points of piercing damage and a con save.
Is the poison gonna do damage anyway?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
but we gotta see if it's how if
Uncon-
it's we have to see if it's max damage or not. So
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it fucking be?
okay, so it's 30. So that I don't think outright kills you after the little bit to knock
No.
you unconscious.
No, 30
No.
doesn't.
Okay, that's just why we do that. So Arandur gets stabbed. Leo, you kind of like you clear up over like his shoulder, and you see Arandur get stabbed with the stinger as Arandur is unconscious.
No.
Okay, so next is its turn, and it is going to use its action to attempt to shake Leo off.
Sure.
Because would it, or would it just try to attack you with disadvantage stuffs? No, it would try to shake you off. So I need you to make a strength check, Leo, to hold on.
16.
Okay, and 17. I rolled 13. That's a plus 4.
Oh my god.
So you don't fall like 10 feet for damage or anything. You just get shaken off.
Yeah.
And it is going to attempt to take off from the ground.
I will like to punch it.
Yep.
Oh. As soon as it gets out of 10 feet of me, I would also
19
like to punch it.
19 hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
I would like to hit it if it gets out of range.
It would. It would get out of range for you to hit it, yeah.
24 to hit,
Yep.
and it needs to make a con save.
That's an 11.
It's stunned and back on the ground. and it takes 7 points of damage.
Just realized this fades. 7?
That stun fades at the end of my turn.
No. That's the hunter's mark that faded.
Oh, the hunter's mark.
7 points, right?
Yeah, 7 points of damage.
Cool. Okay. That's wrong. Math is wrong. Okay. So it is stunned. Leo.
I am moving down to here, and I am doing a medicine check to stabilize
Okay.
Arandur. That is medicine plus 4. 16. He's stable.
You are stable, Arandur. You were not up to 1, but you are stable and not making death saves. As of right
Okay,
now.
this is a good thing.
And I would actually, I'm gonna say to Rydel, I'll help you in a minute. Just need to make sure he's okay. And I'm gonna drag him 15 feet away from the battle.
Okay. You don't have your full half speed.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
you
Okay,
went
so
from here?
I was here.
Right here?
No, I was here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
whatever
only-
movement I have left, so
I would say
it'll
you
be-
can move him to here.
Sure, that's fine. Just move him away.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Because it's like 7 feet, but I'll give you that 10 there, so.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay. Rydel.
Thank you.
I'm beating on the guy next to me with advantage.
Okay.
14 to hit for the first one.
14 does not hit.
Okay.
You can't. It's tougher hide than you would think.
26 to hit for the second attack.
Yes.
For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Or sorry, 12 points of damage.
12. He looks pretty fucking beat up as you're beating the hell out of him right now. You see like blood coming from like its eyes and.
And I'm going to fucking roundhouse kick it for my third attack.
Okay.
So you, man.
A 15.
That just hits.
Okay, cool. That would be 7 points of damage to it.
Oof. It's looking very rough. It's still like
Oh.
the eyes almost low back and then they like snap forward like bloodshot.
Okay. And it is the end of my turn, so neither are stunned anymore.
Neither are? Okay, that's what I was just going to ask you if that changed. Okay. So, now the one who's been stunned and beat the fuck in and all of that, it is going to attempt to do its bite attack at you
Okay.
with 19 to hit
Hits.
for 10 points of piercing damage.
Do I still have the temps?
Yeah, because it wasn't a full long rest, so I would say they were still there.
So it's 10 points of damage, you said?
10, yes.
That'd be 41 to 31. Okay.
And he's going to swing at you with the stinger.
Okay.
Being 18.
Just hits.
Okay. I need you to make a con save.
Okay. 17.
Okay, 8 points of piercing.
8 points of piercing.
And 9 points of poison.
So 17 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's going to just like circle around you. Try to like, crawl around you.
Okay.
The other one is going to attempt to chase after its prey.
Alright.
You can make an attack if you'd like to, because it is
I
moving
would.
out of your.
I would very much like to with my Deke. 16 to hit
Yes.
for 7 damage.
Gotcha. And it's going to make an attack at Leo. It's just going to
Sure.
see the thing that's dragging its prey away.
Yep.
So its first attack is the bite, which is a 16, because 9 plus 7. Yeah, 16.
Yep.
Fucking, because it's when 9s are rolled, I fucking cannot do math. 10 points of piercing damage from the bite.
Yep.
As it's crawling, like, you see, like, kind of scraping itself under these tree branches as it's crawling at you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to try to sting you with a 15.
That just hits.
Okay, make a con save.
Yep. 10.
Okay, so it's 10 points of piercing from the thing, and 23 points of poison. As the stinger hits you, and you just feel the burn from the stinger.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Bloop. Next up.
So you know when I said it's all you, Rydel?
No, I knew.
It's all you.
Yep.
I mean, it's been on me the whole fight, but it's my turn, right?
No.
No, Leo has
Yeah,
to make
I
a
know.
dex
Oh, Leo has to make a dex save.
death.
Yes.
Dex.
Arandur didn't have to because he's stable.
So that's one fail.
It's one
for
fail.
Leo.
Rydel.
My turn. Okay. I'm going to smack the thing in front of me because he's there, and I'm trying to end his life. 21 to hit.
You smack him like how are you smacking him?
Just
Like he's bleeding
just
into the eyes and
just
shit.
turning my full body. I'm just swinging my staff across his face to start running towards the rest of the
Okay.
party.
You feel a crunch as the skull caves.
Oh,
And I'm going to run all the way over here and do my other 2 attacks because I can't, I don't know. It would take my whole action to heal, so I'm going to actually I'm going to run down here away from them. And then I'll do my other staff attack and my kick.
Okay.
just
13.
going full Boromir here right
13 does not hit.
And 14 for the punch.
Does not hit.
Cool.
Neither one of them. So that wyvern is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Arandur does not make a death save. Other one.
Correct.
What would it do?
Probably keep attacking me.
First-
Smacking the shit.
Well, it didn't attack you yet. That's the thing. It
Oh.
had dead
Well,
prey
I mean-
in front of it, but I'm just trying to figure out what it would do.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to make its first bite attack at you, Rydel,
Okay.
for 15.
Miss.
Okay. Second one is going to be the stinger
Yep.
for unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits.
now.
So con save.
20.
You save. Nice
Yep.
job. You take 10 points of piercing damage from the stinger
Uh-huh.
and 9 points of poison.
And I'm unconscious.
Oh shit!
Oof!
And that's TPK.
Wow! I didn't think this was going to be that hard for you. Okay.
We didn't have any
You
spells.
gave us 2 wyverns! We had no
Yeah.
spells!
Yeah.
So I'll catch you guys next time on the new campaign. Aren't we glad that we finished Carson
I mean-
got the graphics done?
Hey, it'll still be called wisdom saves. You
It
guys
should be
got a
called
wyverns
con
attacking at you
Technically,
guys.
I mean, no, yeah,
Should be
Arandur
called
would
con
just be.
saves.
Arandur's gonna be eaten. That's right. So,
Yeah, like
I
we're all
mean,
unconscious.
you're all eaten with these wyverns the way they
Yay!
are.
Well, the wyvern.
Yeah. Well, we'll
I don't know,
see
man.
what happens next time. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure that wyvern just it eats
Has a
It's,
fucking
no,
wyvern.
beast.
it's the thing where Arandur's not making death saves, but he is unconscious.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see what happens.
Yay!
Yay!
Pretty sure the wyvern just eats the other wyvern and then gets full. Um,
Probably.
And it
Yeah,
goes
just
away.
Leaves us alone.
leaves us all alone. And we'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
I'm pretty sure that happens. Isn't that how that happens, right?
You guys want to have any send-offs for your things in case you are dead?
Yeah, I'll give my eulogy.
In case you are dead, I have not decided. God has not intervened yet.
I better not get Deus Ex Machina. No, you put
I
this.
understand. I put it here for
Don't
a
put this
reason.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
What's your eulogy?
Oh, my eulogy?
If you were doing one, I thought you were serious. I don't know what you fucking
Oh.
have.
You know, Rydel, he lived a good life. He was running away from things, and he continued running until he decided not to run when some wyverns came, and then he died. So, moral of the story is keep running away from things, regardless of if your friends are going to get eaten.
Yes, good lesson. Leo. You have
Leo
one?
died helping his friends.
Leo died the one time he didn't try to talk to the animals.
That is true.
Yep.
That is also a fair point.
See, every time we go against the grain, we just die. It's just
Yeah.
Does Arandur have anything?
Well, he's technically not dead yet, but
Mhm.
if he does eventually die, there's only one way he's going. So just, Irish cuisine's really tasty.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. Look, the wyvern will get full off me and Leo because we're bulkier.
See, what you don't know
Yeah,
is the wyvern had a
true.
headband of an intellect, so he's gonna capture you guys.
No, he doesn't. He would have talked,
Nah, he was hungry.
and he would have said he was hungry.
Nah. You don't
I'll put
reveal.
this-
You don't reveal your master plan.
Sure, you do.
Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't tend to work out particularly well for villains revealing the master plan before
Yeah, exactly. You
the
don't.
end.
So is the rest of the session going to be us building new characters?
We'll see,
Yeah,
but
I'm down
we're
for
gonna end the recordings and stuff now and see what we can make up with.
All right.
So thank you guys for coming. Be
Okay.
ready for the next wisdom saves.
Yeah,
We'll just make wisdom-based characters again. It'll be fine.
that's fine.
Let's
That's fine.
not and say we did.